This is Amy Bacon with Spirit Pathways, and I'm here with this week's reading. This is for today, Monday, December 9th, through this coming Sunday, December 15th, 2024. This week, we wish to address suppressed emotions. During a lifetime, you'll be asked many times to experience things. And then, as part of your learning and growth, an experience may become unsustainable. This is a natural process of living. You didn't come here to only experience and interact with one person, one job, one home, one community. You came here for a myriad of experiences, all to open you to new things, new learning, new growth. And as you are a species ruled by emotions, the emotions that are activated in you are a result of these experiences. So joy fills you with more joy. And when you have had an unpleasant experience, it affects your emotions likewise. How you deal with your emotions matters. How you allow your emotions to emote or not makes a difference to the quality of your life. If you decide to ignore your emotions or deal with them later, or expect them to go away on their own, or to be afraid of them and avoid them altogether, these ways will only serve to increase your emotional load and the need to process them. Emotions tend to lodge in your body, and they lodge in your mind, and they lodge in your other emotions. If you're not expressing them and emoting them, then they will lodge inside of you, body, mind, or emotions. In the body, they can cause discomfort and dis-ease. In the mind, they can cause emotional disruption like depression. When they lodge in your other emotions, you can become confused in how you react and process in relationship, causing you to either project your emotions onto others or to respond with emotions that are not suited to the actual experiences you're having. Our most important point here is to allow your emotions to flow. Instead of avoiding them, breathe into them and allow each emotion to pass through you like the wind. Don't reach out and grab those emotions and start analyzing them. Release them, breathe them out of you. Also, write down the thoughts and emotions that are bothering you. By writing, you're releasing these emotional ideas, you're working through them, and you're preventing them from lodging within you. Also, discuss your emotions with someone who's neutral and not involved directly in your life. And hug yourself. Reassure yourself. All is well. Your emotions are not running the show. And again, breathe. Always calm and settle your emotions with your breath. Our other important point for you to understand with your emotions is time. Recovering from any emotional trauma takes time and understanding. And this time factor unfolds slowly, slowly to allow you to process as you need to process. You will not be given every answer and every understanding immediately with the snap of a finger. No, time. Time is healing. Time unfolds the clarity you need one layer at a time so you can process each concept before you're given more. It would do you no good to give you every answer all at once because you wouldn't be able to process it. And that would be a waste of your valuable time. So allow all the time you need to heal and to understand, so you don't have to keep repeating bad decisions. When you question why unpleasant experiences keep happening for you, look to your emotions. Examine the ones you've not released or processed or healed. These are suppressed emotions, and they have to be processed, or they're going to lodge in you and create havoc. And there's so much support for you. A reading covers all that is affecting your life, and you're given understanding and direction to improve your life path and to begin living your joy. All the information for your reading is on my website, spiritpathways.net. All right, 9 cards for the energy of this week. Feeling that alignment. There we go. Here we go. 2 more. Two more and a sneeze for good measure. Sorry about that. The moon, nice. All right. Helping you with emotional alignment here. Interesting. Interesting, wonderful energy. All right, we're starting with the moon. So the moon tends to be the things, these are literally the suppressed emotions. These are literally the things you don't want to face, the things you're afraid of, the things you worry about, the stressors. But those are ideas, and working with ideas brings solutions, and solutions solves the fear, solves the unknown. So don't get lost sort of down the rabbit hole of worrying about things and analyzing things and overthinking things and expecting the worst and resisting. Resisting never works out for you. It just creates more havoc and it stops energy. So they're starting with this awareness for you, making you aware of what the moon means, which the moon in tarot is the shadow side, it's the fears, it's the things you don't want to address. So the rest of these cards are going to be sort of the answer to that and the solution to that. And they start with movement. The Knight of Wands is a card of movement and change. It is a fire card that wants to create a better path for you. And so to create that better path, we've got to change some things. It can be as major as changing where you live, all the way down to changing habits and patterns. But all of these changes, all of this movement is going to give you better outcomes. It's going to give you better alignment. This is change and movement to get you into alignment with being able to connect with what you would like to connect with. And then we have the Two of Cups, which is telling you that there is someone to help you with this. Perhaps someone you've not even met yet, but someone who will be a support to you for this change, for this alignment, to move away from those fears, moving away from the things that have not been working for you, represented by that moon. Then we have the Hierophant, which is the perfect balance. The Hierophant is your spiritual path. It's your spiritual awakening. It's your spiritual learning. It's your spiritual knowing. And the Hierophant is absolutely required in everyone's life to balance all those 3D things, the job, the work, the bills, just living life. You must have a spiritual path as well, or you're not going to be balanced. And the center here is probably the cause of sort of the emotions for you. This is the card of looking back, looking to the past. The things in the past are done, they're finished, they're like a past life, they're no longer really literally affecting you, but emotionally you're still invested in them. Emotionally, you haven't moved on. And so you need to sort of cross the bridge and look forward and realize the past was lessons and growth. And now I move forward to new experiences, new lessons and growth, new things to look forward to that are going to be more in alignment with what I want to enjoy. Right below this Knight of Wands, movement and change. Then, to complement the Hierophant, we've got Judgment. Judgment is the card of ascension. This is literally coming out of that dark box. It's literally the antidote to the moon. You're coming out of the darkness, you're waking up, you're having the learning, you're having the understanding, you've given it time, you're processing the emotions, you're so invested in the energy of the Hierophant and your spiritual path that yes, this is higher ascension. This is you living your life, the ability to live your life from a higher vibrational alignment. So important. And all of this is going to help you to address your inner struggles. Yeah, the Chariot is until you address your inner struggles, the Chariot's not going anywhere. It's not going to move. And so you've got to address those emotions. You've got to address the things that you've been avoiding, the things you don't want to face. Then things are going to take off in your life. Then you're going to feel that alignment and that movement that you've been seeking. So to complement this Knight of Wands, all this change, we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is the Knight of communication. This Knight wants relationships, it wants connections, and it needs to say its truth. It needs to speak really what's on its mind and what you're all about, because other people cannot read your mind. If there's something crucially important to you, tell them. Explain it to them so they know what they're dealing with, so they can make a choice. Can I work with this or not? It's all about communication and truth and honesty in relationship. That is going to give you your new beginning. Fantastic card, the Fool, the new beginning that does not pull from the past, that removes you from being stuck in this past energy of the Five of Cups. You're ready to move on. All this change and movement and spiritual alignment and communication to help you with this. This is what you're seeking. This is your desired outcome. The new beginning that doesn't pull from the past, that brings you the higher vibrational alignment, the quality of life that you have been seeking. Amazing energy this week. I love it as we are in December and we're winding up this year. We're headed for the holidays, and it's very important energy for you to hit a reset button for your new year. So, have a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye bye.